In our society today, teachers need to use less technology. Boy, what happened to doing work with the pen and the pencil? We this is has taken over. The Chromebooks are good. The Chromebooks are good for, educational purposes. A lot of students take advantage of that. And I feel that teachers need to, in all the schools, every district needs to limit on the Chromebook what could be viewed. What could be searched. And I think blocking children from going to certain websites, it would be nice. Cell phone usage need to be taken away from the schools. And I feel like the kids aren't that enthused about school anymore. It's like the education, being a substitute teacher as I am. I have been in every school here in the District of Arkansas, and there's no child, even in pre-Ks. No, these children are not like I was when I was a kid coming up. We didn't have all this fancy cell phones and computers and laptops, tablets. We didn't have all that. And the technology is so much ruining. It's ruining our world, man. It's just taking over, and it's scary. So, according to Sue Ferguson, she was a professor at a university. She had an article in a magazine saying that children, how the computers are turning our kids, making our kids stupid. And it sounded a little bad, but you have to take it in. You have to take in that technology. The kids that are using technology every day, they're not that smart, because they rely on this computer. Google and social media to teach them the way of living. And the children that are not using technology as much as the other children, they're smarter, because they use their mind. They're using their brains to think. And they're able to figure problems out without having to search. It's not only just little kids. College students do it too. And we got to, technology needs to be slowed down just a little bit in the schools. I know college students have to have laptops. And I know they have to have it. But the little kids, I don't think they need Chromebooks in the elementaries and the middle school and high school. I think those children need to get back to doing things the way they were. I know the pandemic has slowed all that down. And now it's bringing it all back now. And I see the frustration in the teachers, how they're having to get packets together for children. And this past week, they had to get the packets together, and they were frustrated because they had to copy so many papers for each class. And it was just, whoo, my God, So, but that's how she felt about it. She felt that computers are making our children stupid, and George Lucas, the writer of Star Wars, he came up with his own nonprofit organization on the web, on social media. It's called Educational Foundation. And he's doing this for children K through 12. I read an article that he had written about his childhood. He was born in 1944, of course. Things were so much different back then. And he talked about how being apart from his parents and being with a teacher shaped him up for his life. And now he's a millionaire. He took education real serious. And he's still serious about education. And it would be nice that our children focus more on learning and take away, they need more activities for after school. There's nothing here. There's nothing for children to do. There's nothing. There's no talent shows anymore. There's no 4-H clubs. They still got Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, but there's nothing for children. There's nothing for kids around here. But technology. Video games, social media, Facebook. That's taking over our kids' minds. The kids can't even think. A lot of kids don't have good memory. I have been in these classes. These kids are in credit recovery. These kids are in special ed a lot. these kids are like in ISS. I'm talking about second graders, third graders, in ISS. Have ISS in every school. And I'm like, what happened? We had a D hall back in the day, but not an ISS. We're here all day. It's just technology is just ruining our kids' lives. And I feel we have to feel sorry for them as adults because this is what's happening. It's everyday life. And we need to, the schools can do something for the students so it can slow it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. And our teachers should have a better control over technology. They should be able to take your stuff away during class, like take your cell phone. I think every cell phone needs to be left at the teacher's desk or in the office until after school. Our society needs support for our teachers. Our society really needs to support our teachers. They're not supporting our teachers like they should because as parents, we have to educate our children, tell them everything they need to know. Do not be on your cell phone at school. Respect your teacher. A lot of children are doing that. The parents are scared of these children these days. And it's like, there's no boundaries. It's just nothing. It's just, we have to help our teachers. We have to stand behind them 100%. And I'm going into education and I'm preparing myself for it. Because by the time I finish with my bachelor's and get my teacher's degree, I want to make a difference in some child's life. I really do. I want to make a difference in some child's life. I want to show them that it's a beautiful world out here. You have to behave. Don't talk back to your teacher. Don't make the teacher feel, they're already scared of these kids these days. It's like technology is teaching them bad things. It's like social media and all this craziness, TikTok and all this. We need this stuff out of our kids' life. Children shouldn't be on TikTok. I feel like under 15, they shouldn't be on TikTok. They need to be on educational stuff until they get to high school. Because at that time, they start, kind of venturing off a little bit, but we can put them back in place. And the teachers are there to help our children. They're there to teach our children, and they love our children. They nurture your child when your child is there. We have to be supportive of our teachers. They need us. The society really need to help make this teaching great for our teachers, because teachers now, we're in such need for teachers. There are so many substitutes out there. We need teachers. We need teachers. And it's not where it's going. So we need to practice not using our cell phones in schools. Practice not being on social media. Children and students need to stay off stuff that's not educational during class time, during school hours. We need to enforce it. Technology, bring it down just a little bit. When the pandemic goes away, I hope they can take the Chromebooks away from the kids and get them back on the books and writing and using their hands. Because kids don't use their hands, they don't do anything. It's making them lazy. And so we need to support our teachers. We need to keep the support going and make it happen. That's it. Thank you.